Established in 1934, the AIAA Reed Aeronautics Award is named in honor of Dr. Sylvanus A. Reed, a noted aeronautical engineer, designer of the first metal propeller, and a founding member of the Institute of the Aeronautical Sciences. The award is the Institute's highest acknowledgement of notable achievement in the field of aeronautics and recognizes those who have transformed how we think of flight. Past recipients include Mark Drello, Charles Stark Draper, Sheila E. Widnall, Bert Rutan, and Ramesh Agarwal. This year, the award honors Philippe R. Spalart, Senior Technical Fellow at the Boeing Company, for contributions in the simulation of complex turbulent flows, enabling the prediction and optimization of aerodynamic characteristics of aerospace vehicles.
Philippe exemplifies the Reed Award because he is an internationally recognized expert in the area of turbulence model, and his SA model is a gold standard across all of the CFD, Reynolds average, Navier-Stokes tools in the world. Philippe has contributed to the field of turbulence model in that his turbulence model is recognized, but he's not satisfied with the state of where it's at. He's constantly improving the tool. He's added additional terms in the SARC, where he's added rotational and curvature terms, and then more recently with the QCR, which adds Reynolds stress terms for the nonlinear effects, which is really important when you get to separation and wake dissipation. So he's constantly looking to improve the tools, and he's constantly trying to explain the terms of the equations in real physical terms so that you can understand why these terms are important and how they apply to the problem at hand. When he heard that he had won this award, he was excited about it. I met him in the hall, and he commented about how excited and how honored he was of this award. And one of the comments he made was he did not design any of the wings on airplanes, but yet many wings, all of them within the Boeing company, both commercial and military, have been influenced by his turbulence model. And then many organizations, many other manufacturers also use these tools. And so his equations are written all over the wings that are flying around the world.
Please welcome the 2019 AIAA Reed Aeronautics Award winner, Philippe R. Spalart, Senior Technical Fellow at the Boeing Company.
First, let it be clear, contrary to the program, I have not retired yet, but I can take hints, you know, career awards and so on. So I owe this to at least 4 groups of people, tremendous teachers in France and at Stanford. Then NASA, about 40 years ago, people called Pulliam and Leonard and Lomax handed me punch cards and said, "We think you're smart, so go ahead and have some ideas." So I did, and wrote a vortex method and a spectral method we're still using. And then maybe 30 years ago, Lomax came to me and said, "How about these one equation models? We know you don't do modeling, but could they work?" And the rest is successful science. It's been fantastic. So I had about 10 years at Stanford and NASA. Then I went to Boeing, where I was hired by Dr. Wenhui Zhou, who was visionary, and also told me, "We think you're smart, so do what you think is right. Or here's the computer screen, no more punch cards." And so for 29 years, Boeing has let me do what I think is useful. And let's face it, much of the time work for mankind and for myself, not strictly for Boeing. But I think it's been right. And then the fourth group is in Russia, in St. Petersburg. The names there are Strelets, Schur, Travin, and Garbaruk, and they've done all the simulations for DES and all these things. They've kept me honest. We've been a team all this time. Finally, I thank the United States of America for letting me live here, ultimately give me citizenship, and the same for children I adopted. And now the American dream continues with my beautiful wife, Laura, who's here.